Okay. Should be live. Should be. Could be. Might be. Will be. Alright. So the last few weeks we've been playing Final Fantasy 13 on Mondays. And yeah, Final Fantasy 13 on Mondays has been, enjoyable and everything, and I thought to myself, hey, yesterday I wasn't having the best day in the world. And to that point, I wondered today, well, am I going to buy Final Fantasy X and play that on stream? Am I going to play something else? Am I going to take a break from Final Fantasy 13? Need a little bit of a break because it's dragging a bit where we currently are in FF13. Not a ton, but it is kind of one of the slower parts. And lo and behold, the universe gives a bit of a gift. Yeah, the FF7 Remake dropped. All of a sudden, it's a Tuesday, so it's, updating in North America and whatnot. That's pretty normal. And we knew that the FF7 Remake for the demo, the demo version, was very much going to be a thing because it leaked back in January that it was just going to be available on the PSN at some point, but we didn't know when. And before I play this, I gotta build this up a little bit, because this is a big thing, and I may or may not have already played the demo. I have been trying to play this demo for a little while. I haven't gone out of my way for it too much, but every time I've tried to go to this demo here in Japan, I've been turned away by lotteries or just a lot of different reasons, and it made me sad. It made me very sad because Final Fantasy VII is my favorite. It is my favorite Final Fantasy, but it is so important to me because I was kind of a lonely, geeky kid in high school, and I was bullied and whatever. But Final Fantasy VII was always a game that I could just play, and that's not meant to be but it is kind of meant to be I do truly love this game because of the history I have with it. I think also that it still to this day has really great characters, story, art to it. It's just beautiful. I still love the old blocky characters. That is to me the wonderful 2D sprites or whatever. It is just a different style of art, and it is beautiful. So yeah, the Final Fantasy VII Remake demo is out. It is available on the PlayStation Network, and I think pretty much everywhere. So first of all, I want to say thank you to Square Enix. I want to thank everybody who's working currently very hard on this game. I very much look forward to playing this in April, but we get a bit of a taste tonight, and I am totally gonna stew in this demo for a long time. So let's go. Invert X and Y. I don't think I've ever thought of that option before. Let us play with default, because it is the way it was meant to be played. There are 3 ways to play. You can play it on easy, which is kind of interesting, and I'll get to that later in the demo. Normal is what I played it on, standard difficulty. This is what you want if you fully want to experience battles as well as the story. And then there's also classic. The player-controlled character will attack and defend automatically, allowing you to focus on executing commands. The battle difficulty is the same as easy. So classic, Final Fantasy have always had this really weird problem as they've been advancing of how everybody wants turn-based. Well, a lot of people want turn-based style combat. And how do you do turn-based style combat? Full 3D environments that looks really good, but you don't have that kind of battle system anymore because you want to try new advanced things. This is an interesting way of just the pauses and everything, but we'll be playing on normal for our first run through. Just a little bit of a sip. Alright. enough stalling. Let us play. Although I will be... I've already beat this demo once, so I really want to just take in everything this time. So I'll drive you crazy if you want to get through this faster. Yeah, I have those same kind of flowers actually in my apartment. Or close to. God, those beautiful green eyes, man. God. I don't think, like, unless they made every single inch of this game, of, like, this world playable, would ever be enough for anybody, and even then it wouldn't be enough. God, Barrett's like 20 feet tall. Chapter 1, Destruction of Mako Reactor 1. So it seems like they're going to be breaking this up into chapters, which is pretty interesting. But yeah, just seamless right into it. Like, the detail. So let me jump while I'm holding that big sword. Hey, he is the man. He knows how to do it. Like, just, it's so hard not to appreciate the beauty of every single square inch. But at the same time, having played FF7 Remake, or playing FF7 so many times, I just, like, the camera is so close. And the pylons have physics! Oh, the pylons, they have physics! Yes, yes. Push the pylons into the corner. That's not quite how physics works. But I like that this still feels like a video game. I like, all the games out there are like, we're trying to make the most perfect real life world. No, it's still a video game. Have fun with it. Like, oh man, I just love every little bit of detail, like the grunge and the grime. So good. Even the caution wet floor and no entry signs. Some artist spent a lot of time modeling all of this, and you gotta take a little bit of time to appreciate it. How's it going?
Oh! Who goes there? You're up.
Alright.
You're coming with us. Nice and easy. Don't think so.
That's just so wonderful. How quick and easy that, like, just the translation right in. I'm curious about, like, randomized battles, exactly how they'll work. I also like that enemies dissolve into the life stream. Like, it's a nice little touch. Like, yeah, in the old days, you just had the enemies, like, disappear into nothingness. Because, like, it made sense. Like, you can't have that many enemies on screen. And I like the idea of just that touch of just being like, yeah, they just go back to the life stream. Yeah, that's actually really good. Oh, I just love the smoke coming out of it.
Have fun.
Man, they really are getting their money's worth out of us, aren't they?
Freeze! Move and we shoot. Go ahead.
Alright. Also, the music update. Love it. Oh. Oh man, I just sent him flying. Main map and menu. Auto actions are cute.
Drop the weapon. You got this. Yeah, what he said.
Guarding and evading. Press R1 to guard or O to evade. Dodge roll. Oh my god, I'm right at home with Kingdom Hearts. Let's try braver. Oh!
Let's go.
Ooh, drop something. Like, that's just such a nice effect. You could have just had the enemies dissolve and, like, just fade away, but that's so cool. Treasure chests. I want to grab everything because I'm a frickin' hoarder. And let's face it, old classic Final Fantasy, if you didn't end the game with, like, some absurdly high amount of elixirs, you weren't playing it right. You shall not stop me! Grenades. Ooh. Video game physics. Shinra, merging innovation with creation. What we do for Midgar and for you. What does it say? The Adventure of Stump Book 3. Here, Stump or Stamp? Not entirely sure. Loveless. Opens 6:25/8 at 6 o'clock. I wonder if 6:25 is a reference to something, but God, just like, please throw Genesis in this somehow. It's kind of cool that they have like billboards in English and Japanese too. Find boxes with Shinra logos and press square to smash them with your sword. This may contain useful items such as potions that restore health, Mako shards that restore MP. I've heard some people say that they don't enjoy smashing the boxes, and I totally disagree. Smashing the boxes feels fun.
So what's Soldier Boy's deal? Is he one of us now? He's got balls, this, what was his name again?
Cloud Strife.
Right.
And he isn't a soldier anymore. Still, he's a professional, unlike the rest of us. I'm glad to have him.
This is a one-time gig.
I'm wondering if you can rename the characters, though.
We're a joy to work with, though.
Real joy to look at, too.
Jesse's into us.
Looks are what people notice first.
Guess I'm not on the same page as people.
I'd say you're not even reading the same book.
Enough. We're done here.
Or even the same...
Give it a rest.
You'll keep us safe, right, Cloud?
Oh, I'll keep you safe, Biggs. And Jesse, too. Wow. Wow.
Come on, nobody do something this crazy just for money. They may not think you're a true believer, but you know what I think?
Not interested.
True, Drew, man. Cheers. It is beautiful. Oh, you're ahead of me, Drew. I only played it once. I was trying to save it. Trying to save it for the stream. It's hard.
You better be worth the money, Merc. Every last gill.
I gotta say, I'm actually, like, wanting to play through this, like, just as Barrett. Like, as much Barrett as possible. Barrett has never been one of my favorite characters. Like, I think he's a good character. I think he's an interesting character, but he's not, like, playstyle-wise. He was never in my party most of the time. But I kind of, like, totally am, like, digging it. Got him. Yeah. Dogs are tough, man.
Was never in doubt.
Like, oh man, this world is just so much detail. Not playing it on Classic? Yeah, I'm 100% on board for the new mode. The new mode is just, like, this is just unbelievably awesome and exciting, man. Like, oh my god, to play as Tifa and Aerith and Red 13 and Yuffie and Vincent, like, everybody's kind of got, like, this playstyle and this alternative playstyle too. Oh, man, I'm going to be playing this game, like, many times. Just too easy? Well, that's like Final Fantasy VII too, right? Like, go back and play Final Fantasy VII. It's not a hard game.
Bring it.
I also love this. It's just like slow down. Like, it's just so satisfying to, like, do this kind of stuff. Ah. Yeah, materia exploitation. I wonder if they're going to balance materia. Like, that is, like, one of my big questions. If they're going to balance materia, I'm so excited. Because, oh man, it was just too easy. Yeah, Drew. Absolutely. Same wavelength, man. Same wavelength. Like, I absolutely agree with you. They are, like, this is what 15, like, oh my god. Blessed is what? This demo. Just look at this tower. Like, I love the fact that it's this massive technological structure, but at the same time, look at the, like, just the wear and tear on the outside. It just, like, says that this has been around forever, and it's been weathered on, and it's, like, this real, oh, God. Like, just foaming at the mouth. My God. Oh. Like, the only thing is I wish the camera was a little more pulled back. That's about it. But other than that, like, no complaints. Really, I want to know if you can... I wonder if that's going to be... never mind. Gameplay. Difficulties on normal. Minimap static. Dynamic. Have the minimap rotate with subtitles, chat log. The chat log is interesting. I probably will ditch that in the main game. Yeah, that's it. And it's a very minor thing. Oh, camera distance out of battle. Yeah. Camera distance in battle. Camera repositioning. Wow! That's a lot of options. I know, right? I didn't even look at the options menu on my first playthrough. Lock-on switching, directional input, combo targeting fixed, vibration on. Ah! They got the manual for, like, tutorials thing, the party, the Buster Sword, Bronze Bangle. Yes, Final Fantasy VII demo dropped like a couple hours ago and took everyone by surprise. Well, a little bit. We knew it was coming. Oh, we got everything. Strength, magic, vitality, spirit, luck, and speed are all stat-based. Resistances, lesser resistances, greater resistances, immunities, and absorbed elements. Limit, cross slash. Abilities, braver and focus thrust, and spells fire. Menus look like so professional. Oh man, the menus are just so beautiful looking. Like, Persona stylized as hell. Square Enix classy as fuck.
Hey, Cloud, elevator's over there. Head up soon.
Possibly. That was like that's a feature of like old Final Fantasies I miss. That's also how the Demon Chocobo came into existence. Like, just throw, like, Sisney and some Crisis Core stuff in, please. And I'll be happy as a pig in shit. Boxes! I love smashing boxes, man.
This way. Not so fast. We've got company.
Those demon dogs, too, man. Stuff looks... like, the monsters look terrifying in this game so far. Also, props to keeping the swearing, man.
Come on. Calling fire.
Oh, there's also, like, just a little bit of Bloodborne. If I can actually just say, there is a tiny bit of Bloodborne in this game, because this game has just, like, when you're doing the moves and you switch style, it actually does its own move in the combo, and that's really nice. Sisney, man. He was a Turk dude. One remake at a time. Although Parasite Eve deserves some love. Absolutely. Oh, that launch is satisfying. Oh.
Was never in doubt.
And Drew, I gotta say, the enemies turning into the live stream is, like I said it already earlier, but just such a beautiful touch. That is, so good. Like, you want this kind of detail in a game, you gotta give them time to make this. Hold on. I just gotta admire that. Just look at that, just like, oh. It's just right there, man. It's gonna be right there. Like, you know everything that's ahead of you. Oh, yeah. You gotta have the nice little show it off.
Soldiers may attack on command, but I hear they make good guard dogs too. Bet you've seen a few reactors. So how do we get to the bridge above Mako storage? Ain't holding out on me, are you? Stamp scared to bite the hand that fed him? Or is he a loyal little doggy? Have it your way, Mutt. We can do this with you, or we can do this without you.
Different reactor, different layout. Depends when it was built. Never seen one like this, but I'll manage.
Jesse's so cute, man. I totally am, like, digging on Jesse as well.
Don't you worry. Biggs will have the door open soon.
He's adorable!
I'm watching you.
Damn right you are. Oh, all the little, like, pipes. I don't know what these pipes have.
In 3, 2, damn, I'm good.
Who's there? Door!
Yeah, I wouldn't get too excited about the remake doing anything like that. Oh, the music!
That's my line.
He's alone! We can take him!
That's that.
Bring it, Ray!
Fun.
We're back.
Then let's move.
I'm half tempted just to let them wail on me so I can listen to the music.
Simmer down, hotshot.
Never!
It's a good thing I know someone who can get us the passcodes. Pity no one else at command will talk to us, but what can you do? And we're good.
Jesse's
Careful in there. I got this place covered.
Biggs. I want to see Biggs fight too. Tuft of a phoenix down. Now you know it's a Final Fantasy. Oh, I gotta
Looks
talk
like
to
the
Jesse.
elevator's on another floor. Mind pushing that button?
I'll push your button. Prohibited
So,
items.
you know Tifa, right? It's not really my business, but are you guys close?
Tifa and I...
Damn! Interrupted. Damn, Dark News. I like this. This is a nice touch. I actually really like these changes.
These sewer rats appear to call themselves Avalanche, sir. We are currently investigating whether they belong to the same group that made the attempt on your life. Rest assured, our inquiries will not take much longer.
Igar looks like a Metal Gear boss.
This pump's sole purpose is to drain the planet dry. While you sleep, while you eat, while you shit, it's here sucking up Mako. It doesn't rest, and it doesn't care. You do realize what Mako is, don't you? Mako is the lifeblood of our world. The planet bleeds green like you and me bleed red. The hell you think's gonna happen when it's all gone, huh? Answer me! You gonna stand there and pretend you can't hear the planet crying out in pain? I know you can!
You really hear that?
Damn straight I do!
Get help.
Say that again!
So good.
I'd worry less about the planet and more about the next 5 seconds. Save the screaming for later.
Our lives are on the line now.
This was always Barrett.
You listening, Merc? One false move. And that happens.
Well, so much for having Cloud do all the fighting. There are some places a sword just can't reach. Just bear with him for me, would you?
Yeah.
Barrett was always like energetic and like had like fits of rage, man. The thing that though is Barrett's like deep down a good guy. It's fun, man. It's a video game. Here we go. Now we get into other characters. Here we are. Barrett specializes in range attacks. Holding square will release a stunning burst of automatic fire. When equipped with a ranged weapon, Barrett can fire from a safe location and hit enemies that Cloud cannot reach with his sword. Love this. This is a really good idea for how to do range, because range was part of the original Final Fantasy VII, where you'd have units that, like Cloud or like Aerith or anyone, couldn't reach with their regular weapon. So this is a cool way of integrating those characters.
Gonna throw your sword at him? Let the man with the gun go to work. These tin cans ain't got nothing on me. That is.
Might have pulled the camera back just a little. Overcharge. Pressing triangle while controlling Barrett, or control a Barrett, deliver a heavy-hitting attack that fills a large portion of his ATB. Once unleashed, it takes a long time to recharge this attack. Pressing triangle, however, will speed up the process.
The real show. Suck on this.
Characters have personality, man. It is more than enjoyable for me. But it can be, it's also like, there is like a particularly really hard time trying to like perfectly dodge. Switching characters. You can switch characters depending on your battle situation. You can also switch the same characters and issue orders to priority allies. Press da-da-ba to switch characters. Use L2 or R2 to switch in allies. Hey, Lord Sin. I mean, it's not every day that we get the Final Fantasy VII Remake demo, eh? I think I want to pull that camera out or put that camera back a little bit in. Maybe setting 2 is better. Like, I want to see how, like, long-range materia works in this game, if they kept it. Like, long-range materia sounds interesting. Yeah, Lord Sin, I mean, would you be really unhappy if you had to play this again? This is pretty top-notch. Like, in terms of, like, how bad remakes can go and re-releases of classic stuff, especially something sacred, this is pretty fucking good. And you're just mad you're gonna play it a whole bunch of times.
Look what we have here.
Aw, man, I can't believe I'm gonna play this a whole bunch of times and it's nobody's fault but myself and I'm just gonna enjoy it.
Cut you down to size and then some. But I'm guessing you've done this kind of thing before.
Yeah. Figure out the timing of the lasers. Then make a move when they sight.
Yeah, PlayStation demo disc, Squiggles. Absolutely.
Get the blood pumping.
Hey,
I'm sorry, Jesse's gonna get my blood pumping?
Clues of yours on me.
I might actually be developing a bit of a crush on Jesse. I like the little environmental things. Barrett, not so much. Come on, Barrett, get through it. Try not to kill yourself.
You're doing good.
Jesse's like total, like into us. I'm debating if I want to buy 10 candy bars for the promo loot. Sounds like a win to me. Just imagine if they actually make Jesse, Biggs, and Wedge survive. Oh. See, now we got patterns. 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, and I'm actually really... Ow, that's 4. My bad. Moogle items. Yeah, they're Moogle... Ow. Fuck.
Nice job, Cloud.
Yeah, nice job after running into it twice. Barrett's having trouble. Yeah, there are Moogle medals, which I don't know what Moogle medals do. But I think that's something for the main game.
And we're almost
Or almost look.
They don't call those things sweepers for nothing. They can wipe out a whole squad in seconds.
not if you wipe the forward first.
Bigger enemies. I like that the enemies provide some challenge. Bottle of ether. Oh man, I'm ending this game with 99 elixirs somehow. Let's go.
We can take this hunk of junk.
That hunk of junk is a heavy weapons platform. If we rush in, we die.
Is that right?
Need to hit it with magic. That should give us an opening.
Hitting enemies with certain attacks or dealing large amount of damage will temporarily knock them off balance, and pressured will appear underneath their gauge. When this happens, pelt them with spells and abilities quickly to fill their stagger gauge under the life bar. Once it's full, you can stagger them. That is exactly how Final Fantasies work. Find the most effective attack to finish off each enemy quickly. Braver! Yeah! Switch over. Spells. Thunder. Yeah, I noticed the Moogle icons, but what they exactly do... Enemies who have been staggered or defenseless and take more damage. Using unique abilities on a staggered foe will quickly boost your ATB guilds, boost your ATB, and quickly do more damage. Yes, sir! I love the slowdown, though. It's so good!
That's that.
What are you?
Got him.
20-something?
First. Soldier first class. Doesn't go into the 20s.
The hell you talking about? I mean your age, not your goddamn rank. Though for all I know, a soldier's rank could be the same as his age. Mm-hmm. Guess that make you a 1-year-old, huh? Live and learn.
I like the little banter. But it's also because I like the characters. Definitely always an important thing in banter. You like the characters. Oh, this room.
That's our target, the reactor core. Gotta set the bomb at the bottom. Let's get down there.
Oh yeah, love the fact that there's a speedy way down the ladder. Whee!
I can practically taste the Mako in here. Hurry it up.
Moogle metal.
My heart's pounding like a jackhammer.
Scared, huh?
More like excited. I've been dreaming about this for years.
One hell of a thing. You know, it's weird. You never actually... I would imagine Mako tastes something... I would have to imagine it tastes a little bit like... That's a good question. It could be random drops. What is... Like... Oh, that's a good question. Like, Mako is like life force. I want to say that, like, Mako tastes a little bit like just a little sensation of blood, just a little irony, but also with like a little spark to it. Like, I want to imagine like the air feels like it has energy in it, right? Because it's the lifeblood of the planet, but I really want to like imagine that it's more energetic.
Heads up, boys. The end's in sight. I leave the rest in your capable hands. Good luck.
Wait, no, I want to go back up. There's actually a nice little dialogue line here, I think.
Aw, you're choosing me over the reactor? That's sweet, but I'll wait my turn. Go blow her mind.
You know, I was talking about this a little bit last night, that I am not good at picking up on signals, but that seems like a signal. Definitely consider that. Like, I like that there's a fast way down, but at the same time, man, of course, wind. Of course, man. It, like, I saw the Reddit post as soon as it happened. Like, I saw the Reddit post pop up, and I was like, fuck your... Turn on PS4! Alright, come here, little guys. Let's go!
It's on you.
That's fun. Oh, wind! You gotta get there, man. It's so good. This is beautiful. The music. Oh, the music is so good. Nice. Yeah, like I was like I messaged my brother. My brother didn't even know about it. He's a huge FF14 player.
Down to the bottom, to the planet's core.
No, the pump would suck us back up.
How comforting.
And my brother was like, "Ah, I didn't know about this. Damn it!" That lost his sleep too. Wait, boxes are invincible in combat? No, they're not. See, Cloud does have a bit of a jumping ability. Oh, that's satisfying. Yeah, it just happened. Like it was a surprise to everybody. Like Gametsu didn't have it up for hours. Almost nobody had any posts about it. Oh, this is more like Kingdom Hearts with FF15 with Final Fantasy VII, man. It is a mix of all the best things and none of the worst.
Let's do this. Let's do this.
Oh god, this is like just being in a Mako reactor, man, gives me that feeling. Oh, I'm 100% in. Like I said, I've beaten the original Final Fantasy VII like, I don't know, 30 times. Let's just ballpark it at 30 times. I'm 100% all in. This tease, man. This tease right here.
All right, let's see if little Stamp really can bite the hand that feeds. Go on, do the honors. Prove to me you're the man Tifa says you are. That you're one of us.
Never said I was.
Fun fact, first time I played Final Fantasy VII, I thought Tifa and Barrett were a couple. I was a teenager. I'm like, wait, are they married? Is Marlene Tifa's daughter? What happened here? That single feather! That single feather! That's all you need!
What's wrong?
It's 2020. We don't need to pretend that it's not going to happen.
I'm fine. What about the timer?
Your call, Merc.
Also, Final Fantasy VIII reference. Just a little bit of a Final Fantasy VIII reference. Just the whole timer thing. Like, that reminds me so much of Final Fantasy VIII. I don't know if it's intentionally Final Fantasy VIII, but it feels so intentionally Final Fantasy VIII. Of just being like, hey, is your seed rank going to be shit? Or is your seed rank going to be slightly less shit?
Pretty cocky, ain't you?
Everybody knows what's coming.
You double-crossing!
Heads up.
What in the hell?
Here we go!
Hey, how the hell do we fight this thing?
It's got reinforced armor plating, but the internals can be overloaded. Lightning magic.
No other option, huh? Oh, gotta love it.
Shit.
Should I be worried?
Thunder!
Hell yeah! You see the damage I did?
Keep it up.
Oh, you in trouble. Keep going. If I heal up.
Some enemies will occasionally bind your party members with unblockable attacks. If your character is bound and unable to act, quickly switch to a different character. Thundercats, ho!
Funny way to ask for help. Hey, ain't that something you want to say to yours too?
Wow, I actually got some extra damage in there.
The hell is that?
Barrier? Never seen this defense system before.
Thought you were the expert.
So what's your brilliant plan, genius?
It's my time to shine.
Or go down in flames. Bingo. Focus on that core.
Got it.
Don't keep me waiting in suspense next time. Don't just stand there. Help me out, damn it.
I'm working on it.
Don't overdo it.
About damn time. Hell yeah, baby.
Now's our chance. Give it everything you got.
Ow.
We gonna let this thing keep pushing us around? I don't think so.
Another barrier? It's on you.
All right, watch and learn. Bring in the heat. Damn pain in the ass.
Those missiles, man.
It didn't work. I'm gonna have to do this all by myself. When people save your ass, you might consider saving for it. Bring it home.
So long. Focus. Find a way. Keep it together.
Need my help, do you?
Alright, here we go.
Watch the tail. You don't want to be hit by that laser.
So, what do we do?
Don't get hit. Take
Don't
out
get hit.
that debris.
Now, get in there and do some damage.
Those missiles, man.
Find cover and hunker down.
Again and again and again.
My turn.
It's wide open. Gonna light it up.
I like the bosses feel threatening.
Heads up! Tail laser!
I see it.
Then take cover already! Don't overdo it. Bring it.
No ATB up.
Strike down before it fires again.
You know what? Let's use an either. It's not like we get to keep this stuff anyway. Also, interrupting attacks is a thing.
There's really no other option.
When it gets shot, be my guest. Come on.
Fire spell blocked by cover.
Go! Get ready. No more fighting. Damn it. Need to heal up soon. Any last words?
Yeah, we got others.
An auto repair unit. Damn it. We gotta take it out quick or we're screwed.
Oh, I am
Gotta time our attack with the flip. Hold out a tank spot open.
Switched a little bit weird there.
It's down. Rain hell on it.
Ain't gotta tell me twice.
Got him.
Heal up and
Yeah, cross slash is limit burst.
Shit, the bomb.
20 minutes until detonation.
I think that's the same Resident Evil voice.
You hear that? Damn thing showed you how it's done.
come on. We've gotta move.
Where should be covering our way out?
Yeah, everything's blowing up. Also, this is kind of cool. You can actually go through, like, Cloud is faster than Barrett, which is pretty nice little detail. Of course he is.
Give me a break. That's that. It's over.
That's actually a pretty involved fight. It could get a little crazy, man. Time to go save Jesse.
Do I look okay? Help a girl out, would you?
Absolutely, every time.
My hero.
Hey, we'll link up over there. Look after Jesse.
Yes, sir.
Come this way. This route should lead us straight to Barrett. Probably.
Dark Mios being chivalrous as always in chat. Oi, be nice. Who knows? It's a remake. Anything could happen. Can you imagine if Square made it so that certain characters didn't die? Ooh. Just to play on expectations, man. You know that the Part 2's trailer is probably going to have a certain moment in it, and it's just going to be like, oh boy.
You're not helping.
Sorry, it keeps me focused. I'll freak out if I don't talk.
Have it your way.
Actually, if you talk to Aerith a second time while she's selling you flowers, and you get a tissue, and if you get 99 tissues, then you go to the Midgar mansion and you find the cloning device machine. You can actually clone Aerith, you guys.
Don't worry, I'll be fine. I've got Soldier Boy with me.
X, Soldier Boy.
They're here. Take them down.
I don't like the magic casters.
Cool. 5 seconds on me. See ya.
That must have hurt. Whoa. You.
The others away. Gotta get the hell out of here ASAP.
I am totally fine paying full price if this is the quality of game we get. This is worth every single gil. Whoa, that hurt. That feels satisfying. Super duper 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 satisfying. I know what's coming up next. These enemies I think are probably the most exciting thing in the entire demo, because these enemies are actually pretty kind of tough. Not these ones. Hold on. We're not quite there yet. Sorry. Pretty excited. Also, the mono drives are like cool. They're kind of creepy little things. Oh! Okay, I took a fireball to the face. That hurt.
That was easy.
Sure.
We still got 15 minutes. We're fine. These enemies! are really interesting. Like, magic works on them, but they are actually pretty crazy. Like, these enemies are, like, really, really, really cool. Like, they're tough, they're fast, and they can actually, like, body you pretty well. Bravo. 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 That's definitely, like, something that they did in 15 first with Prompto, but that's very, very cute.
Don't overdo it. Taking over.
Like, they dodge everything. It seems like they work on the idea of switching characters, because if they are locked, whoever they are focusing on is really hard to hit them.
Keep it together.
Need my help, do you? How'd you like that?
Satisfying as all hell. Da, 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 da. Like, that's cute. That's just really good to work that in. I would pay absolutely that much money to do that.
Sir.
Hiker is such a badass! Oh my god, he's such a badass! I actually kind of like this change.
Come on, come on, come on, come on.
Like, I like the technical detail of that. The idea that, yeah, they're a small group. They obviously, like, their explosives aren't that powerful. Okay, yeah, I that makes sense. Like,
Can you walk?
If I couldn't, believe me, you'd be the first to know.
I'll take that as a yes.
so I like the idea that Shinra's trying to manipulate people. That's good. That's Orlando Bloomish, but I'm okay with it.
Okay, that was pretty cool.
And that's why I'm okay with it, because I am totally furthering the Jesse thing. Next time on Final Fantasy VII. That's the point, yeah, Kayla. Makes them look like terrorists. Oh my god, the cities. Oh, the materia on the ground. Bye. It's 1 month away. Ah! Oof. Goosebumps. Yes, the whole bunch of goosebumps. Oh my god, it's just gorgeous. Start to finish, absolutely. Ah, it's just gorgeous. Okay, let's try classic mode. Because I have not tried classic mode yet, but I am interested in trying it, just to see. Yeah, April's gonna be a good month, you guys. What? Also, like, I want to go back in and I want to, like, this opening, like, it's been mentioned and it's been noted already, but the little touch of One Winged Angel in here is just wow. Oh, Doom has got to be my saving grace, man. That and the new Hearthstone card reveal season. That's all I got. Oh, Earth is so beautiful. This is not fair. There's a good chance that when certain things happen in Final Fantasy VII, I'm probably going to get a little misty. Yeah, Resident Evil 3, too. Like, whatever I'm playing, there are no streams. Like, there are no Brave Exvius streams while I'm playing Final Fantasy VII Remake. God, I want to explore, like, every little bit of this horrible, horrible city. Like, it's just the realization of everything you ever wanted. I just can't stop gushing about it. It's so good. It's so good. Like, when Seven's remake was announced, my feelings were, oh my fucking god. Like, an extreme amount of excitement and shit-spewing terror over the idea of how good or bad this could be. Thing I ever wanted. Within reason. Within reason. Within reason, this is the most that I could have ever hoped for. That was the E3 of dreams. I was watching the game trailers, guys. I remember Huber was crying that E3 because of FF7 Remake announcement trailer and Shenmue 3. When the difficulty is set to classic, the player control will engage the enemies in battle automatically, attacking, defending, and evading as appropriate. With this mode, you can simply wait until your ATB is filled and press the X to dictate the flow of combat. Note that you can always control the player control character. Battle difficulty is the same as easy. Like Huber was standing on a stool, like nothing was safe about it. Good times.
You're coming with us. Nice and easy.
Don't think so.
No.
Bossman was knocking over chairs forever. Yeah. Good times. Easy allied guys are good guys. Holy cow, enemies feel super duper soft.
Have fun.
Like, I want FF7 Remake to have, like, a hard difficulty, too. Normal feels pretty good. Yeah. I want to just see how the game, like, moves and stuff.
Enough of this.
Yeah, it feels pretty auto.
Drop the weapon. You got this.
Yeah, what he said.
Like, I think that Classic should have a normal difficulty, too. I'm not entirely convinced that there should be, like, there should be a Classic with a little bit of a harder
You're
difficulty.
coming with us.
Can't get surrounded. Try harder. See ya.
I don't know if there was any, like, testing things that they did.
Nope. I'm waiting. Nothing to it.
Yeah, it feels a little weak. But these are basic enemies. Like, I want to see how, like, the rest feels. It is, like, to an extent you're right, Drew, but it does kind of allow you to sit back and enjoy the game a little bit more. I think that's probably, like, the feature of Classic Mode that I think is the best. Is the, like, it feels very relaxed. Like, I think that's the thing.
So what's Soldier Boy's deal? Is he one of us now? He's got balls, this, what was his name again?
Cloud.
Jesse's checked if he has
He's not
balls.
a soldier anymore. Still, he's a professional, unlike the rest of us. I'm glad to have him.
Yeah, it is very much chill
This is
mode.
a one-time gig.
I think it needs I do think it needs a difficulty boost to it, for sure. Like, that is my early impression.
Real joy to look at, too. Looks are what people notice first.
Guess I'm not on the same page as people.
I'd say you're not even reading the same book.
Like, just right now I'm feeling like
Nobody do something this
I feel
crazy
like
just
the
for money.
normal mode is like
They may not think
exciting,
you're a true believer,
energetic,
but you know what I feel.
involved. This I feel is pretty like sit back and like chill through the game.
Wedge.
But like the
You better be worth the money, Merc.
the
Every
bomb
last deal.
like not being very big, it just makes sense to me. Like, oh my god. See how it, again, with tougher enemies, we'll see how it performs. I so want to see Yuffie. Oh, come on. Sneak Yuffie into this one. Imagine I can't even. I can't even imagine what that's gonna be like. Like, it's very clear that the computer is making mistakes.
Let's go.
Costa del Rio. Like, that's the thing. Like, I know that there are people out there who just want, like, Vincent, and, like, I'm on the Yuffie train. Like, I'm gonna be going through these games multiple times and just playing as each character as much as possible. Like, if Barrett, my least favorite character from the original, is, like, someone that I'm actually vibing with, like, and enjoying, pretty sure that I'll get a lot of enjoyment out of everyone. Like, Red 13, like, I'm a little worried. Like, I hope that there's some endgame stuff where you can still do, like, Red 13 and whatnot. Popper!
Job's a job.
Yep. Yep. Totally agree.
So long.
Rip, dog.
Nothing to it.
Nothing but net. Well, I don't know how they're going to do that, Lord Sin. That's going to be a really interesting design thing for them. But yeah, I have seen the FF14 raid. I have not played it yet, but it is on my list of things to do. Yo, Badzilla! Welcome, welcome! Welcome to the demo. We're just trying out classic mode right now. God, just send them flying. Like, all of my other streams stop when this game comes out. Just being like, yeah, well, guys, I'm a professional Final Fantasy VII Remake streamer now. Giant mountain turtle from 15. That was a cool fight. What's a Brave Exvius?
Soldiers may attack on command, but I hear they make good guard dogs too.
Yeah.
Bet you've seen a few reactors. So how do we get to the bridge above Mako storage? Ain't holding out on me, are you?
Van is Van.
Or is he a loyal little doggy? Have it your way, Mutt. We can do this with you, or we can do this without you.
Different reactor, different layout. Depends when it was built. Never seen one like this, but I'll manage.
Yeah, I want Jesse.
Don't worry. Biggs will have the door open soon.
I love that Jesse is just like, so are you and Tifa a thing? Because I was just wondering if you'd plow me like a cornfield.
In 3, 2, damn, I'm good.
Who's there? Door!
Van's Limit Burst is amazing.
It's over!
That's my line.
Biggs never had a chance.
He's alone!
All right.
We can take it! Make it
Like, I like that you can still wrestle control back from the PC, but at the same time, man, I'm just like, this is like super chill streamer mode. Like, when I was playing through on normal and going up against the boss, I was so focused. Like, people could have been saying anything in chat. I wouldn't have been paying attention. But now it's just like, yeah, I'm totally like kicking back, just able to issue commands.
You can get us the passcodes. Pity no one else at command will talk to us, but what can you do?
Dark Mios is still dropping shade.
Careful in there. I got this place covered.
Also, that gun is badass. I didn't get to read this last time. Prohibited items, flammable substances, toxic substances, corrosive agents, and unauthorized dangerous goods.
Looks like the elevator's on another floor. Mind pushing that button?
I absolutely would always push your buttons. Wait, that's a bad thing. Actually, I was trying to push the elevator, but nice to talk to you, Barrett, as always.
So, you know Tifa, right? It's not really my business, but are you guys close?
I'm asking for a friend. And after all,
Tifa and I.
Tifa and I are just friends, so let's go for it, because your eyes are so pretty and brown. This is exciting to me. This is exciting. Like seeing in the Shinra Tower and the President, you got to see so little of the President, which does work to an extent, but
Call themselves Avalanche, sir.
always like to see just a little bit more.
We are currently investigating whether they belong to the same group that made the attempt on your life. Rest assured, our inquiries will not take much longer. This
Saba Ping.
is to drain the planet dry. While you sleep, while you eat, while you shit, it's here sucking up Mako. It doesn't rest and it doesn't care. You do realize what Mako is, don't you? Mako is the lifeblood of our world. The planet bleeds green like you and me bleed red. The hell you think's gonna happen when it's all gone, huh? Answer me! You gonna stand there and pretend you can't hear the planet crying out in pain? I know you can!
It's just great character dynamic.
Damn straight I do!
Get help.
Get help.
Just polar opposites.
I'd worry less about the planet and more about the next 5 seconds.
That's
Save the
character.
for later.
Keep in mind, Cloud, you're going to be wearing a dress in about a couple days.
Our lives are on the line now. You listening, Merc? One false move,
Hi, Nina.
and that happens.
Well, so much for having Cloud do all the fighting.
You knew that this was getting streamed, Nina. You knew this was going to get streamed.
Just bear with him for me, would you?
Jesse actually kind of reminds me a little bit of Tifa.
Should have asked for more money.
Foreshadowing to the next mission. God, Barrett's just built like a tank, man.
Gonna throw your sword at him? Let the man with the gun go to work.
Is that a joke to the long range material where he's like, the long range material actually made Cloud throw his sword? I'm wondering if that's a joke to that. Playing as Tifa. Tifa's gonna be fun to beat the shit out of people. How long is the demo? Just till after the first reactor, Nina. Not terribly long, but definitely satisfying. Get your ass out of here. Like, some people have said, like, oh, it's not long enough or whatever. I think this is just long enough. You don't want to spoil yourself with, like, too much. You really want to, you really want to, just have a nice taste of the game. Excuse me. Whew. Sorry, Nina.
Must have missed it.
I get, like, there's...
The lasers.
And I know there are people who just want to bury their head in the sand until you get it yourself.
Cut you down to size and then some. But I'm guessing you've done this kind of thing before.
Yeah. Figure out the timing of the lasers. Then make a move when they cycle off.
Oh, you think so, Lord Sin?
I'll go first. Nothing like a
I think Red 13 will be playable.
Hey!
Just keep those baby blues of yours on me.
Abso-fucking-lutely. Oh, they said so? Okay.
He's a natural.
Whee!
Not too shabby.
You're doing good, soldier.
Unlike Barrett, who is running into lasers.
Okay, let's see what's up next.
Oh, god damn it. Man, I really hate this. Every site have to just be this anti-ad blocker thing. As a guest character. We felt the point Red 13 joins the party in the story so late, and so we thought, okay, if we're going to have him as a full character and try to get the player to enjoy his character development arc and growth as a character through that, it's not really enough time to do that. Normally throughout the game you'll be playing as the three-man party, but you will have him as a guest character that fights alongside you. Well, that means that, like, his animations are, like, halfway there. They gotta do, like... For part 2, they have to do... I'm just thinking about this. They have to do, like... Because there's going to be a part of the game where Sephiroth is in your party, right? And then there's also going to be Red 13, Yuffie, and Vincent. So if they do 4 or 5 characters now, and, like, Red 13's, like, halfway done, that's good. That's good sign for the second one, right? They're already working on that stuff. I think the hardest one to make is going to be the first one, because they really need to figure out exactly how the game worked. Dude. Dude. Oops. Dude.
Nice job, Cloud.
Thank you. 3, 4, 5.
Like a walk in the park, huh?
Not that one.
Now, on to the objective.
Yeah, I had not heard the thing about Red 13.
They don't call those things sweepers for nothing. They can wipe out a whole squad in seconds.
Not if you went forward then first.
I mean, if the area is big, but modeling the entire world seems difficult. Given the scale that they're showing Midgar, it's like, you know that Midgar is not going to be 100% explorable. Not ever.
weapons platform. If we rush in, we die.
Is that right?
We need to hit it with magic. That should give us an opening.
This is gonna sting!
Now's our chance.
Yeah, enemies stagger way faster and easy. Holy cow.
Enjoy this. Want some more? How'd you like that? What are you, 20-something?
First.
Huh?
Soldier first class. Doesn't go into the 20s.
The hell you talking about? I mean your age, not your goddamn rank. Those all
I expect it to be semi-open. I expect fairly large areas, but closed off by stuff.
Live and learn.
Like, that is a huge problem. You can't do, like, the old chibi-style world map. Not with this. Well, maybe you could, but it's gonna be hard. Loudu City 4.
That's our target, the reactor core. Gotta set the bomb at the bottom.
Yeah, people won't be doing that, but, I mean, like, though, you gotta remember, Kaleth, in anything in this day and age, you gotta remember the fact that there are a lot of incredibly vocal people online that don't make up any amount of the actual feelings of people out there. Like, hey, do you remember the Pokédex scandal? Where everybody, it seemed like, was so mad at the Pokemon Company about all the bullshit of Shield and Sword. And then it turned out that it sold like 6 million copies in like 3 days or whatever. And it just turned out that it was a bunch of a small group of angry nerds that didn't matter at all. Same thing with this. A bunch of people who just want to be pissed off because in anything in purchasing and marketing and everything, there's always going to be the group of people who are sitting there who are going to think that something is too expensive and not pay for it and be fine with it. And then there is going to be the group of people who are going to pay for it and be happy with it. That's me, by the way. And then there's going to be the people who are going to be angry that it is expensive and still fucking pay for it and buy it. And those are the people who are online angry about shit and wasting their fucking life being angry about stuff that doesn't fucking matter. It'll be interesting to see, but the team seems pretty competent. All of their outrage will last about as long as their... Never mind. There's no point getting annoyed by it.
My heart's pounding like a jackhammer.
Scared, huh?
More like excited. I've been dreaming about this for years.
So yeah,
Heads up, boys. The end's in sight.
they're just missing out.
Good luck. Aw, you're choosing me over the reactor? That's sweet, but I'll wait my turn. Go blow her mind.
Sweetie, if I could, I would. Yep. Shame for people who just want to be angry about shit and don't enjoy stuff. However, I will say that this Doctor Who season, Doctor Who season 12 just wrapped up. That's just another conversation for another night.
No match for me.
Enough. I'm waiting. Deal with that.
That was cool.
That was easy.
Sure it was.
So happy. So happy. Like, after I play this, like, a few more times, I'll probably just put it away because I just want to wait for the real full thing. I have not seen any of the new season yet. Would you say spoiler-free if it was good or bad? I would say that, spoiler-free... Like, I don't know, how far would you consider a spoiler a spoiler? Like, because overall, I want to say that the performances are fine, the writing is not. I have this really big issue with a lot of written TV right now, like Westworld and Game of Thrones, where they're trying to outsmart Reddit, and it just makes stories pretty, like, helter-skelter so that people can't figure it out, but it makes it narratively unsatisfying. That's how I would say Doctor Who Season 12 was, narratively unsatisfying. It had some good moments, though. Hotel room with a jacuzzi. Wow. I just want to be at home and order, like, a lot of pizza. Hotel rooms are sketchy to me. Alright, let's see what this boss is like on easy. Yeah, I think that overall the story was narratively unsatisfying. I felt like it didn't feel good. When the season was over, I felt like, oh, I'm not sure why.
Paycheck.
Okay, this is casual mode, so we're picking the 30-minute timer. Watch out, this isn't just a reactor.
What's wrong?
I'm fine. What about the timer?
Your call, Merc. Huh. That long enough for you?
Fair enough.
You double-crossing!
Heads up.
What in the hell? Hey, how the hell do we fight this thing?
It's got reinforced armor plating, but the internals can be overloaded. Lightning magic.
No other option, huh? Bring me the heat. Time to fry. Hell yeah! You see the damage that did?
Keep it up.
Burn it all.
Yeah, that felt way quicker. Yeah, I think the classic mode really could
Never seen this defense system before.
could benefit from
So what's your brilliant plan, genius?
It's my time to shine.
Or go down in flames.
If we don't change it up soon, this thing's gonna kill us both.
Less talking, more shooting.
How about less live from you? Got anything you want to say? Funny way to ask for help.
See, like, this is the part that feels fun, being able to switch like that. Oh yeah, you're right. Cloud did cure us, didn't he? I never used magic on the guards before. I love how the dialogue revolves around what you're doing. The guards are like, wait, what? You can use magic? Ah. No, Cloud auto-potioned me, actually.
Okay.
A lot of attention to detail.
Sure could use a break. Now, get in there and do some damage.
Actually, it's kind of funny. I want to say one thing. No, I think that the AI in classic mode, your partners will heal you if needed. This is something that Final Fantasy... This is one of the things that the original Final Fantasy... This is something that the original Final Fantasy, to me, needed a lot. The thing that Final Fantasy 13, like, your characters wander around in the middle of a battlefield where stuff is going on, and then they wander in and get hit by stuff, but you can't actually control where your characters move. Here, this fixed that.
Find cover and hunker down.
Like, being able to move your character is just something that really, really needed to happen. Yeah, fire needs the line of fire.
Bring it. Don't overdo it.
Sure could use a break.
Also, like Brave Exvius, it has locked HP sections, but for a narrative point, yeah, this, like, classic mode feels really, 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 like,
An auto repair unit. Damn it. You gotta take it out quick or it's screwed.
Oh, I am way ahead of you, Murph. That's all you got. When I get my chance, I'm gonna blow this bastard the hell up. And that's a problem. Hey, follow my lead.
No time to waste. Let's take it out quick.
I didn't even get a chance to use my limit burst. Yeah, Barret is cure.
Shit, the ball.
Yeah, I'm not overly surprised about that. There's just really, really good attention to detail in this.
You hear that? Damn thing showed you how it's done.
Also, seeing the materia in the weapons is fantastic.
Burn our way out.
Yeah, I'm not overly bothered about Red 13. Like, it's a little bit like, aw. I mean, obviously I want to play as Red 13. I just get more time with Tifa and Aerith and Cloud and Barret, and that's okay. Like, just wait till you have Sephiroth as a guest character.
I'm waiting. See ya.
See, like, there, I can quickly get out of classic mode to just use a regular attack. That feels super. Yeah, I mean, like, don't get me wrong, Yuffie, as soon as Yuffie gets in my party, that's going to be a thing. But just imagine Vincent, too. Imagine Vincent's limit bursts. Oh. Like fighting up the Pandoga and like Wutai.
Do I look okay? Help a girl out, would you? My hero.
Hey, we'll link up over there. Look after Jesse.
Come this way. This route should lead us.
Phrasing.
Probably. I think I see an exit. Come on. Don't look back. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
No, 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 no. I want the treasure chest. Okay, Caleb, but what if there is a level cap in part 1?
We're running out of time.
Shut up and climb. You're not helping.
Sorry.
Or what if part 2, it doesn't matter because you get set at a certain level anyway? Like it actually, Caliph, the thing that it reminds me of, that problem was a thing in .hack. Because in .hack, you had the thing where, okay, .hack part 1, there was obviously going to be a part 2, a part 3, and a part 4, so how do you do that with the characters? And it turns out that it was a thing in the world where you could get up to like level 33 or something, and you could do like a few extra levels. Like you could be a little extra leveled for the next part when it came out. But for the most part, I thought that was like a generally going from X to X2, he loses his cool armor but abilities. The Metroid Syndrome. Yeah, I thought .hack did it pretty darn well. Focus shot! Oh, that feels so cool. Way easier to stagger in this mode. Satisfying. I played through the entire thing. It was a really clever solution to the idea of being like, how do you do levels? Because obviously you're going to have players who are going to want to level to level 99 because they don't have anything else to do. GU was good. I don't think GU was as good as the original series, though. The original series was more like reading a novel. A really interesting novel. Oh, those are way easier in classic mode. Holy cow, that's not even, like, close to the same level of difficulty as what I thought. Oh, the fire hit both of them. Oh man, he just... Oop, skills, focus shot. which is satisfying to use. The PS2 series or the GU series? GU was on PS2. Both the original Dot Hack and Dot Hack GU were on PlayStation 2.
Sir.
Oh, the original for sure. I can't. I think GU did something similar, but there were only 3 games in GU, so it wasn't as much of an issue. Like, imagine, like, that's really hard to like try and do that over 4 games. To be like, yeah, you can level, but only as much as we say you can. Are they still impossible to buy? Yeah, the original Dot Hack series is super duper rare. It's never been reprinted. It's never been really anything. Your best chance is going to like used game stores and hoping they have decent quality copies. I mean, my copies are perfect, but I'm never selling them. Like, Dot Hack came out in the PS2 era, like after Final Fantasy X, and the other thing about that was that like that came out about the same time, and that was one of the weird PS2 different JRPGs. And the other one was Xenosaga. Xenosaga Part 1, Part 2, and Part 3. But that series was hard to get into.
Okay, that was pretty cool. Alright, come on.
Everest, what's up, bud? I would say now on Amazon and eBay, I got all 4 used in good condition for $70. That's pretty. That's really good. I've seen them go way higher. Nope, it was up to the Scorpion robot. This is like a brief little teaser for what comes directly after meeting Aerith and whatnot. Blah. Yeah, it goes from the start of the game to like the escape from an explosion of Mako Reactor 1. Now, just for comparison sakes, because we played through the demo twice. I think it's somewhere in here. There it is. Wait, you can make folders on the PS4? Yeah. What? Okay. Doesn't take that long. There's an update for Final Fantasy VII. Are you shitting me? Yeah, like, when the hell did they have that feature? Years and years ago, man. Years. Ah, Ninja Patch. I mean, we played the new demo. I think we got to go back. Okay, first we got to watch this. First we got to watch this, because come on.
Long ago, we looked upon a
Remember a few like years ago when this happened.
Of the star that threatened all burns eternal in our hearts. In its wake came an age of silence.
When people started screaming at an E3 trailer.
Yet with each fond remembrance, we knew those encountered were not forgotten. That someday we would see them again. Perhaps it was no more than wishful thinking.
This trailer plays so hard on it, man.
But after the long calm, there are now the beginnings of a stir. The reunion at hand may bring joy. It may bring fear. But let us embrace whatever it brings.
This trailer is so self-aware, so talking to the audience.
Are coming back. At last, the promise has been made.
That is an absolutely brilliant trailer to play on everything that Square Enix did. Okay. Hey! Let's go back. After playing through that twice, let's go back. Let's go back to like 1997. From 2020 to 1997. Like, there's tons of people playing the demo. I get it. But man, you kind of got to take a step back in time and just see what was the original after doing that. Yeah, Loveless 625. These pixels. Oh my god, the polygons have got me so polygon right now. Wasn't my first Final Fantasy, Deborah. I know you're talking about yours. My first Final Fantasy was Final Fantasy 1. I didn't play it well. Go, Weshes! I'm actually about to replay the OG after planning the Memorial Edition twice. I died as a kid so many times, like going out of the first town and not understanding what do you mean? Like, how are all my kids? Oh, I don't have equipment. I go back now and it's like, oh, I was an idiot. FF2, well, 4 was my first. Nice. This is like the 800,000th time I've started playing Final Fantasy VII. Slash! Simpler times, man. Simpler times. I don't know. I unapologetically love FF7. like its original version with all the mistakes and everything, and it just makes 7 exactly what it is. Actually, to tell the truth, back in Canada somewhere, I have a sealed PlayStation 1 Greatest Hits copy. Yeah, Weshes, absolutely, because the remake's gonna change stuff, and I think you should experience the original. The original first? Yeah, you got time. You can bang that out in the month of March while you're waiting for it. Absolutely. This is something I wonder if it's going to be in the remake. I don't think it is, but that's classic Final Fantasy, man. Changing your character's name. I don't care what your names are. Once the job's over, I'm out of here. I mean, it's just, that was translation back then. Oh my god, Jesse's all polygony! I'd say that, you know, between the old one and the new one, I'd say that the graphics have improved a little bit, you know? Don't you guys think? Wouldn't you say that the remake's a little bit better looking? You spoony bard. Just a tad. Just a smidge. Hey, look, it's the guard dog. Popeye arms. Yar. Yar. I mean, like, fan remakes have also been absolutely impressive, too. Dog's slightly easier in this version. I mean, those sounds are like the sound of the gill, like click, 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 clicking up, man. That's satisfying. That's ASMR. Hi, Nina. I changed over to the old version so you wouldn't have to be afraid of spoilers. Barrett joined the party. Biggs has less dialogue in this version. Jesse too. I like both. I like both. I'm a person who really enjoys like the original stuff, but I also really love the new stuff too. Like, I can appreciate the new stuff and the old stuff. Yeah, Nina. Although I will be doing a little comparison, but I'll try and keep it pretty tame. I still get to push Jesse's button in this version. There's the shrug. The planet's dying, Cloud. And the robo-guards come. The robo-guards. Well, guess that's not worth fighting about anymore. The remake has a lot going for it. Like, you already know what the story's gonna be. It's just gonna have other stuff. The real question, like, are we gonna see Crisis Core? Are we gonna see, like, Dirge of Cerberus content in Final Fantasy VII Remake at some part? Because let me tell you, if I get even a hint of Genesis or Angeal or Deep Ground, oh, I'm gonna freak the fuck out. Like, when we are playing through Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 1, if there is any mention of Deep Ground, I will literally freak out on stream. Alternative story. I want Dirge. I want Dirge in it so bad. Give me Rosso the Crimson. Watchmen of Fate gonna be doing? God, there's so many questions that need answering. I think the biggest question still is, like, how do you do the world map? Because I'd imagine that they're probably already starting on part 2. Like, part 2 is probably in development already. We haven't heard anything about Final Fantasy 16, and if we don't hear anything about Final Fantasy 16 this year... See, like, in the remake, I like Jessie being a little more flirty as opposed to giving me directions. I don't really care how they do it, I'm just wondering how they choose to do it. Excuse me. These must be the Robo Guards. W machine gun. These guys are way scarier in the remake. Although they do seem to have the same level of dodge. Ooh. The world map, all of it is going to be in one part. It's going to be like another 10 years. No. I don't think so, because I don't think you design the game like that. You can't design like that kind of open space anymore. I think it's just not worth the design work that you have to do. Like, I think part 2, where would part 2 go up to? Because part 2 would be a lot of interconnected areas, right? They gotta figure out submarines. They stated it was gonna be in 2 parts? I thought it was 3 parts. Save 3. Probably up to City of the Ancients. If it's 2, I'd be really surprised. I don't think 2's enough. Yeah, I thought it was 3. Restore! What the hell's a cure materia, you guys? Hey guys, can anyone in chat tell me what a cure is? What cure is? I don't know what cure is. I only have restore. 4 parts if they add in the extra content. Technically, Final Fantasy VII isn't finished after Dirge of Cerberus. Also, we gotta add Advent Children. Come on. I want Advent Children added to FF7 Remake 2. 100% you gotta have Advent Children in there. Imagine a playable Advent Children. That would be cool. You gotta do Advent Children. There's no way they're rewriting Advent Children. That's actually seen as good. Dirge is like one of those things where it's like, I don't know if they're going to acknowledge it. Square Enix was not happy about how that one turned out. Hey, I don't get to choose. Why isn't it 20 minutes? No, Weshes, I think that might have been the original, but then they changed it to 3. Or they really don't know how much. Don't worry, Weshes. It's cool, man. It's all cool, boy. Locked on target. Beep boop. I mean, yeah, it depends how successful it is, and it kind of depends where Final Fantasy 16 is in development. Like, 16's a big question mark. I wouldn't say that 15 was unsuccessful, like I'm not one of those person. I see you also got the new ninja lady. I did, Nina. I got very, very lucky. But it's yet another character that I have to build, and I don't know how to build her. I mean, I don't have the resources to really build her. Not after going hard on Dragoon Lady. Phrasing first. Boom! Ow. Tail? Why doesn't Barret have thunder? This is bullshit. Oh boy. Well, we're getting countered. Cloud's like, what? I'm just gonna attack. Did you say something about being careful? Yeah, well, I mean, a lot of 15 was a big problem was, like, trying to get it. Yeah, like you said. I think they were just, it was too much technology development. Luminous didn't help anything. Yeah, direction. Here we go. I'm building her and dropping stuff. Ooh, that's a big commitment there, Nina. You got her too. Nice, congrats. Did you get the SSR, dude? These sound effects. No SSR? Me neither, but I didn't really go on the banner. I guess it is my own fault. What do you think the next remake gonna be, chat and Umbra? For, like, Square Enix? Kill for 9. 9's in a, like, 9 and 8 are in a pretty good state. I think if you're going to do something like that, I think 6 is the next remake, because 6 is classic. 6 is one of those ones that's super popular, and I just don't think you would remake 10, but 10 would be the other candidate. For anyone who didn't see, the NHK, which is a major news outlet here in Japan, the NHK did a long-time voting campaign for the best stuff in Final Fantasy. Final Fantasy X was chosen by Japanese people as the best Final Fantasy ever, with 7 in second place. Like 9, I think 9 is just really good still. I don't know if 9 needs a remake. And also, something that would be really weird for me is 9 is like character proportionality. I don't know how you do that. Which is a great yeah, I don't know how you do. 6 would be a lot of work to remake. I think 6... I think that, like, somewhere in the line, we'll get an announcement of Final Fantasy 16. Oh, 10 was chosen as the most popular Final Fantasy in Japan. Stream derped? Oh yeah, we lost 855 frames. If you find those frames, please send them to me. You could do 6 in a this kind of style, but it would just be a huge, huge, huge undertaking. 10 minutes? What the fuck? 8's fine as it is. Be nice to 8. I can see it. Partly because we've seen Terra in things like Dissidia and whatnot, so I can see how they do it. But, like, I just don't think that 10 needs a remake. 10's in a good place. 10 has a beautiful love story. Wait, what about 10 is emo? Wait, what? What? Devers, you gotta qualify that comment for me, bud. It's nonsensical. That's the part that kind of makes it fun. It's a little cheesy. They would if it was like a sure thing, I think. Remake Final Fantasy 15. Do it! What do you mean it's a bad idea? Big shot. No, you know what? Remake 14. Just because I want to see everybody who's playing 14 and spent so many hours on it go crazy. What do you mean I gotta redo everything? Yeah, Kingdom Hearts 4 confirmed to be Final Fantasy 13 Versus. Nomura will make that game exist one way or another, and we are all buying it. However Final Fantasy Versus 13 comes out, you are all buying it. There is no Final Fantasy 16. It does not exist yet. They could remake 11. I was kind of excited when 11 was going to come to phones, and then I never heard what happened with that. I would assume that, what was it? The tech demo Agni's Philosophy was going to be like Final Fantasy 16 at one point. It still might end up being. Agni's Philosophy, or whatever that tech demo was, got a lot of attention. If I was Square Enix, I would not ignore that. Zap. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. Alright. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if you do that. I think you make a new Final Fantasy. It's gonna be a good long while since a new Final Fantasy has come along. So I think you just do that. Press the button. Yeah, press it pretty casually there, Cloud. Biggs first? Nope, Jesse. I always get that backwards. Now we talk to Jesse. Biggs. Damn it! Okay, guys, so what we're about to see right now is spoilers for Final Fantasy VII Remake. This happens after the demo, so you guys, if you're not wanting spoilers on Final Fantasy VII, you're gonna get a little bit of spoilers. I'm sorry. I checked with Square Enix. They sent me a big check. They said it was okay. We're actually getting a massive preview right now of the remake. Oh, Wedge is on fire. I say that and everybody like, ah! Delete the stream. Alright, you guys. Okay, here's a question. Who thinks that I can talk to Aerith twice? Now remember, if we talk to Aerith once, bad things will happen. But if we talk to her twice, we can unlock a secret that the internet has been trying to get to work for about 30 odd years. Wait, 1997, 23 years. Math is hard. Nothing, hey. You're only one gil. Forget it. Yeah. Aerith, yeah. Maybe I should make an Aerith, yeah for chat. Okay, here we go. Are you ready? Here we go. I'm gonna get it this time. I've been trying for 23 years to try and get this. I'm sure I'm gonna get it this time. No! Get back here! No! No! Fuck! Okay. Missed it by a lot. Fight him. See? This is unreleased footage of Final Fantasy VII Remake. And yes, I am milking this joke. Restart. Am I a speedrunner now? Is this the Aerith %? God, just imagine all those people trying to get that to actually work. Like, I miss those days of video games where it was like, people would, like, come up with these crazy legendary rumors, and you're like, no, they have to be true. No, there has, like, it was on the internet. It's true! Like those old video game legends from the early days of the internet and whatnot. The early days of gaming. Oh, those were satisfying as all hell. You should run away! Never! Punch. Chop. Punch. Punch. If I was playing this game, like, through seriously, I actually use this part to try and get, a few limit bursts, because it gets you further up to getting your next level limit burst. I'm pretty sure you get an HP reset anyway. It doesn't overly matter. I cast Lightning Bolt on myself. See ya. See? Works real nice. Can you guys... Oh, I just want to try summons so bad. That's the only thing in the demo that I really wish was in there. Summons. Man, the remake looks great. I want Knights of the Round. That's all I want in the remake. I want Bahamut Neo more than you guys can imagine. Like, I will give up Knights of the Round if I can make Bahamut Neo, like, my only summon. Cloud never came. Phrasing. Ugh. I would say that it's probably good. Like, everybody's saying, like, oh, it's going to be 2045 before part 2 of FF7 Remake. And I'm like, I don't know. I think that FF7 Remake's part 2 will probably be like 2-3 years. I think that the big thing with developing these games is you have to develop, like, a working combat system. Like, the boss design, the story design, like, all of the major details of that are completely done. So it's not like you need to really spend that much time doing that. It's just putting all the pieces in place and putting in some extra pieces too. But I'm pretty sure that Katase and all of them have probably completely designed everything that's going to be added to the game, or at least have a good clue. Like, part 2 just needs chocobo racing, and it will be just magnifique. Ah, c'est très magnifique. Je veux la chocobo racing. Takes so long to get there. So great. Now you go to the Mithril Caves. You go to Fort Condor, outside of Midgar, and then you heal up there, and then you go back and you just use Chocobo and Mog on like multi-groups. You get the summons, or I mean the limit burst, super duper fast. So, or are you being facetious? Yeah, jump, jump. Well, I think they made it kind of difficult to get it. If it's in there, that's impressive. Need to buy hypers, Drew. Hypers will get you there. Please don't bother the other passengers. Fuck you. Damn, Lord Sin. Jesse's so gonna flirt with us. Oh yeah, baby, you wanna know about the support pillars, huh? And by support pillars, I mean my never mind. Joke is too obvious. Oh, that right there. That would be an incredibly cool side quest in FF7 Remake. So they allude to the idea that, like, like the sectors had names at one point. I wonder if you could like dig that up. That would be a really cool side quest. Saba ping. Looking forward to it. Jesse's cool. Ah, there's the swearing. Barrett was always an incredibly, like, hot-headed, foul-mouthed guy, but damn, like, the way he cared for his daughter in this, I always really liked that. It's actually something I really admired of Barrett, was the fact that, like, he was always, you know, doing stuff for his daughter, and that he was, like, trying to protect the world so that she could grow up in a better place. What? He is actually, like, one of the best role models I think I've in like media that I've seen. I mean, he goes out and kills people, but you know, no one's perfect. No one's perfect, not even Twitch chat. Also, I gotta try and go to Costco tomorrow. I gotta see if I can scrounge up pickles and stuff. Oh yeah, Nina? Be careful, okay? You be careful. It is, like, I think you'd be fine, Nina. But still. Saba Ping is Saba Pride. Let's see what I get. Also, I'm not going to show this on stream. I'm just going to see if I get a rainbow in Brave Exvius. Costco! Costco is awesome. You work at Costco, right? Nope. That's not a rainbow. Still not a rainbow. These free pulls do not give rainbows, I am convinced. I am not a worker. I am a meat popsicle. Okay, so here's a fun fact. First time I ever played Final Fantasy VII Remake, sorry, my brain's going a little wonky late at night. First time I played Final Fantasy VII ever. I'm dead serious about this. I really thought that Tifa and Barrett were, like, husband and wife, or, like, something like that. I didn't understand for the longest, until, like, the story got there, that Marlene was not the biological daughter of those two. I always thought it was weird. Why is Tifa so cozy with Cloud when her husband's right there? But god, I'm dense as fuck. When I was a teenager. Tifa's so cute! Maybe. No rainbows for me. Tifa! Yay, Tifa! I love Tifa's design in Remake, man. I'm giving it to Tifa. Marlene hates me anyway. Can't wait to see all of this, man. Like, just can't wait to see it. Everything. And that pinball machine better be there in the remake. What does it say? Convoy? Give me something hard. I mean, like, Gold Saucer will eventually be a thing, so cool. Yeah, absolutely. Like, there should be a... I hope there's the basketball minigame, even though that thing really sucked. They have squats, why not? 15 at a pinball machine, let's go, dude! If 7 Remake has a pinball machine, I will, like, right away consider it the game of the year. That's it. It wins. Or wait, 15 didn't have pinball. It had that weird game. It had that weird phone game. Becoming... Yeah. I was supposed to finish FF7 Remake, but I never made it past the Gold Saucer. Hiroma. Oh, yeah, that's right. Holy shit, Lord Sin just downloaded data into my brain. Again. Punch. By the way, I don't want to, like, brag too much, but I totally want to brag because I got, like, super special beef delivered to me on the weekend. Cooked it up tonight. It's like premium grade, like Kobe beef. Ugh. Sorry, I needed to just I needed to brag just a little bit because I never do that usually. But it was good. It was so good. It was also expensive. I can't log in, but I still have that shitty app on my phone. I didn't think it was shitty. I thought it was a little plain. I really hope that Biggs gets thrown against the wall, please. Like, I want to see Biggs go frickin' flying. Okay, I think I can finally put the demo. You say that, but you'll probably play it again. Jesse's adorable. Burr, 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 burr. Hey, it's great that you can enjoy it. Like, it's fantastic, but remember, don't burn out on it. It's like fine Kobe beef. You gotta, like, do it only every once in a while. If you always just have Kobe beef, you're gonna get bored with it. It's not gonna be exciting anymore. And it's not gonna taste as good. You gotta let it simmer, Drew. I know it's like self-control, but trust me, man, the longer you let it simmer, the better it's gonna be the next time you do it. Don't ask me where I got the Kobe beef thing from. I don't know. You know what this is actually? This is making me want to just play through the original 7 again. I did this as like a thing of just being like, oh, I'm just gonna play up to this point, so people can see and be reminded of this. And now that I'm playing it, I'm just kind of like, I should replay Final Fantasy VII. Whoops. Help. This is what happens to me, you guys. Like, every so often, I get the urge to play Final Fantasy VII again. And it's the same with Ocarina of Time. Ocarina of Time is a real problem for me, where it's just like, I haven't played Ocarina of Time in about 3 months. I should play it again. Oh, it's just gonna be you and Tifa. Also, this is why I ship the hell out of Cloud and Tifa, because they were so cute together as kids. And Tifa so has a thing for Cloud. It's the spiky hair, man. But, you know, I see, like, Cloud and Aerith interacting, and I do think Cloud and Aerith would have been a super power couple, too. I mean, like, you can see, like, who all the girls in this game are, like, going to end up with. You know, there's, like, Elena and Sang, that's a thing. And, like, Tifa and Cloud, or Tifa and Aerith, or Yuffie and Materia. Like, you just see who the relationships are meant to be with, and how they're meant to be. And I also kind of like it. Oh, did I say Tifa and Aerith? Whoops. I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to it. I'm an open. It's 2020. But there's not that there's anything wrong with that. True. A lot of people always say, and I think I've said it too, that Aerith was only attracted to Cloud because of the Zack thing, but I disagree wholeheartedly, because at some point, like, Aerith is really trying to get to know, like, the actual Cloud. So she is interested in Cloud. I think what I'm trying to say is, to improve my love life, I need to carry around a Buster Sword and smash things. And the spiky hair. What? It's okay. We'll master some materia and sell it and put... You know what? You know what, you guys? He's talking about, like, being worried for Marlene's schooling. Don't worry about it. Here's what we do. We put on an all materia. We master the all materia. We sell it. And then we frickin' goddamn buy a university for her. I think, Drew, that points to the idea that I just need to do more squats. Way to bury the lead there, Drew. Man, you really gotta be careful what button you push on that. Need the squats. Next to you, who wouldn't? I don't know what you mean. Tifa's coming with us. Also, Marlene is serving drinks. You wouldn't understand. Yay, the materia system. Marlene is like a what? A 10 or 12-year-old? Or 8-year-old? Really? I guess I've just missed out. That save point's a real asshole. Also, just a quick question. Just a quick question. Is that the only save point in Final Fantasy history that moves? Nice, Lord Sin. No, I'm really curious. Does anyone know? Is this the only save point that actually jumps around and moves? By the way, flexing guys up there are really awesome. I believe so. That's kind of incredible. I hope they keep the moving save point in FF7 Remake. Anyway, you guys, thank you guys for joining me tonight. It wasn't Final Fantasy 13, but it was a lot of fun. Every once in a while, life gives you, when you think you got lemons, life turns out that those lemons are explosive, and you can blow a hole into a bank and steal a lot of money. What I'm trying to say in my own particular way is that it was pretty cool to play through the FF7 Remake demo, and I want to thank you guys all for joining me. Hope you enjoyed it. If you're avoiding spoilers like the plague, hope you continue to avoid them. If you're totally excited like me, one more month to go. Either way, I'll be streaming the shit out of Final Fantasy VII Remake, and I will see you guys back on Friday. Friday, it's a classic game night, 100%, but it may not be Banjo. Probably it's gonna be Banjo, though. I kind of want to finish Banjo, and I feel like I gotta get through Click Clock Woods. Anyway, guys, take care. See ya. I knock stuff down. See you next time.